Scrolling on Instagram, it's clear to see that the upper class lives luxurious lives. Fancy attire, expensive jewelry, and a gorgeous face. Upon first glance, these people appear to have it all. But how are these expensive material things affecting us? How does being exposed to those living an above-average life affect how we see our own? The effects social media has on mental health are undeniable. Mental health in a broad sense is a person's condition with regards to their psychological and emotional well-being. That being said, there's no way that constant exposure to everyone's best life doesn't take a toll on us. Prior to this video, you've probably witnessed people only showcasing the best parts of themselves online. But frankly, lots of it isn't real. The people we aspire to be show off their bodies, but only after the pictures have been retouched. Not realizing this can bring some intense body image issues. The perfect facial features and unrealistic body proportions cause internal conflict within the developing girls. Their own mind sees them as inadequate and undesirable. Not only is social media modifying the way teens see their bodies, it also changes the way we measure our success. For example, typically people are more likely to post if they're in a new place. Of course, they want to remember the vacation for themselves, but they also want to show others their vacation. They want you to be jealous, but also impressed. FOMO, or fear of missing out, is defined as anxiety that an exciting or interesting event may be currently happening elsewhere. After spending some time on social media, FOMO obviously sets in. Not only does this refer to wanting to experience the same vacations we see, but also not wanting to miss anything on social media. You'd think that it would be the opposite. This app is making me feel inadequate, so I'm going to avoid it. But no, it only increases the desire to see more and invest yourself in the lives of others. You think more along the lines of, what is Kylie up to today? Take Fyre Festival, for example. Their goal here was to sell this extravagant experience, and at the peak time of marketing, everyone wanted a chance to enjoy this lifestyle for a few days. However, those who did not have the money at the time were most likely feeling inadequate. And that's exactly what the Fyre marketing team was trying to do. They wanted to create an image for Fyre Festival that was nearly impossible to resist. They wanted you to splurge and get the money by any means necessary because this was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Online, you're able to witness those you look up to enjoying life while you're stuck at work or at school. You see these types of pictures and videos, and of course you want to be a part of the fun, but not everyone has the money or time to be able to vacation whenever they feel the need. Realizing this has an effect on how we see our success and how we feel about our position in life. These celebrities and models are not relatable to the majority of the public. In the movie Reality High, social media is used heavily in the story's plot. Alexa, the antagonist, has the whole school at her fingertips. Because of her follower count and popularity, everyone in the school wants to be in her shoes. The content she posts advertises the fact that she is wealthy. Her filming equipment is expensive and up to date, and her backgrounds of her videos usually include her large in-ground pool. She goes above and beyond just to get a good shot. Influencers will often have a professional photographer to take their pictures as well. Overall, the movie does a good job of showing the jealousy and feelings of imperfection others in the school face because of her. Seeing people constantly in places we would rather be or in expensive clothing we could never own destroys the way we see ourselves. We realize these models and stars are wealthier and happier than us and internalize it. A majority of people in the US are middle class, meaning they have enough to observe stars on their phone, but not enough to experience Paris or the Maldives. Seeing people look and feel their best on apps like Instagram all the time ultimately makes the viewer feel less about themselves. Here's a few people who've noticed the change and tweeted about it. At this point, social media has become an epidemic, so I encourage you to acknowledge your own feelings when viewing other people's posts. You should be aware of the harsh effects of social media and be able to take a break when it is needed. Don't get too immersed in the idea of wanting to be perfect. Live your life as you please and share it if you want to, but try not to compare yourself to others, especially not Instagram models and celebrities. because doing that could influence the way you feel about yourself and discredit your success.